If you are, then keep your eyes right here as we have two rivals ready for a rendezvous that they hope will wind up with the dreamland of stuffing their face with a delicious rack of ribs.
Don't you know, bump it up. You got to bump it up. Don't you know, bump it up. You got to bump it up. Don't you know, bump it up. You got to bump it up.
Memphis will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So UAB's offense will get first crack at it here. Last time these two got together, Memphis got the rack of ribs, but boy, did they have to fight for it.
Yeah, and they better be ready to fight in this one, too, because UAB is upset about how that one ended, Dave. They're going to come out here hot and on fire.
Yeah, because they want the ribs. I mean, they want that big rack. Who doesn't want a big rack? So I think this is a big revenge game from a year ago.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
More statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. He leaves it with his back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll run play action. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let... So put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. There he goes! Lowers those just dismissing tackles. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
The Blazers come to the line in the hurry-up. You know, sometimes rivalry trophies really have no connection to anything like the little brown jug or the old brass spittoon. But a rack of ribs, two cities proud of their barbecue heritage, rendezvous against Dreamland and Full Moon. I mean, doesn't get better than a trophy like this.
No, there aren't many trophies out there that you actually want to eat. Is it dry rub if you're Memphis, or is it Alabama white sauce if you're UAB? Take your pick. That is one good-looking trophy.
I don't even know what any of that means. I literally don't. I don't eat ribs. I don't eat pork. But I do know that that's a big frickin' trophy, and one of these teams want to win it.
He'll keep it himself. Gets away from one. He's got space. They believe in this running game, and they take it all the way down to the 25 before he goes out of bounds.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Gives it to the back on the draw. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Blazers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. It is perfect. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Reinbold. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. It'll be incomplete, trying to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Holding.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. He'll pull it down and run. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground.
You just feel like throughout the course of this game, this guy's just going to have to make plays like this, right? Things aren't always going to be perfect, and protection's not going to be ideal. You're going to have to play with some effort, make some scrambles, make some things happen when plays break down, and at least try to put your offense in good positions. Wasn't able to get the 1st down there, but now he makes this decision a little more interesting here on 4th.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. To the air on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Gabe. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And that's a 1st down.
Quarterback on the keeper. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking for a gap. It's Roach. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. The play action fake. Here comes the Heat. Fires into the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the gun, running back on the move. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter. We've reached a break. It's UAB on top, and we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Give to the running back. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. He might want another play. Off play action on first down. Still looking on the move. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gets the back moving. To throw, it's Reinbold. Dances away to buy time. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Just keeps swinging it. That's reeled in. It's Allen. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Despite failing earlier on fourth down, they will try again here. He'll pull it down. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that first down. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. 8th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding.
There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Reinbold. Fires to the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And he'll be brought down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. This offense has it with really good field position. The give to the back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Blazers in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. And the Blazers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to run for it. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And here comes the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. The lead now 6 here in the second.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They are searching for any type of answer they can find, down 6-0. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll run the screen. Breaks into the open. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. They've been completely lethargic in this first half, but finally some signs of life.
And we've seen it, Reese, throughout time, throughout college football history. You get that one big play, momentum starts to come in, and I don't know what it is. It changes everything. Maybe that's the play they needed to finally get some points on the scoreboard before the half.
And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. These two first played in football in 1997, but the rivalry goes much farther back than that. Gene Bartow took Memphis to a Final Four in the early 70s, started the basketball program at UAB in the late 70s, and they became big rivals on the court.
Reese Davis, ladies and gentlemen, giving us the background of game day basketball and game day football. Nicely done with the stats, but huge rivalry game. They don't like each other. Apparently, Jesse, they do like their barbecue, though.
They do love their barbecue, and 1997 is not that long ago. I was playing college football.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. 4th down coming. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the chains. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. He unleashes a long one. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
Back to throw, it's Reinbold. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Great job by the defense not falling asleep on that play. Like, you're right there in that fringe area, this part of the field where offenses will get a little bit aggressive and try to throw the football because they kind of think the field's shrinking. It's harder to run. Nice job staying on it, staying disciplined, and executing by this defense.
Catch in the middle, it's Ali. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Making side adjustments here. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Unleashes one deep. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline. They go to the draw. At the 35, he's loose. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Looking for space. It's Ali. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Here on third down for this offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Fourth down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Trying to get it to the marker. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down. They'll try the right side. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The give on the option. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action. And the timing just a hair off.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they... It's a draw. Got enough for the first. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Beautiful play call offensively at the perfect time. In that situation, the defense obviously expecting pass, so they sneak the draw in and gash the defense.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Reinbold. Rushes on him. It's complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Back to pass. Under fire. Got it behind the line. It's Ali. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Tigers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. Now, I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that.
Gonna take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Going for the marker on the ground. Will not get there. Down, stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Caught in the backfield, it's Roach. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Catch in the middle, it's game. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Blazers will punt it away on fourth down. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Back to pass, it's Reinbold. Unloads to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
And as a quarterback, when you're throwing these slant routes against man coverage, location is so important. You want to put the football in a place that your receiver can catch the ball and continue advancing it. So nice job by that QB, putting the football right on the face mask of his wide receiver.
The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Yeah, and unfortunately in the fourth quarter, losing, you got to put the foot on the accelerator. You got to make something happen. So I get they had to be aggressive and go for it. They just can't seem to get this offense to make plays when they need it the most.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They go to the ground. Slips one guy, now he's loose. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pulls it in. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Gives it on the option. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. And the Blazers are in the hurry-up. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Let's go! On third down, he drops the throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the... Dropping back, it's Reinbold. The sure hands, it's Brewer. Turning it on! They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught, it's Allen. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, you know, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. The Blazers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. On his way from around the 50. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. We'll see how the offensive coordinator pieces together this drive down late in the fourth. On the move and looking deep. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been there.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
And at this point of the game, you just can't say enough about how good the defense has been covering this guy. Coming into the game, they knew he was the critical factor for this offense with his skill set, but they have really been able to shut him down. They force another incompletion down the field looking his way. To me, that's one of the biggest.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. They just keep throwing him the ball, this time on the slant.
No doubt, and you've seen it with the slant. You've seen other routes. Every route he's running, he's good. He seems to be open, so I'm going to continue to pick at this matchup every chance I get.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Reads it, fires complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
They'll go to the ground. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
And a nice crisp run, great job. Maybe expecting pass, in second down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the fourth. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a man. It's Reinbold. Under fire. Looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
And that is perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. Don't want to give up those first downs and just make that clock run.
Touchdown, Memphis. They move on top here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Motion from the wideout. The snap sets up the throw. Incomplete on the 2-point try. They tried to push this lead out to a field goal, but they'll have to settle for hope. Point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And when you make this play, you're immortalized. With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights they'll be showing for years. Everybody will be like, I remember when so-and-so made that play against our...
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Defense.
And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. Little too aggressive with the hands there. Got him for the hold. It's 1st and 10. The inside handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And you got to think about when you want to use that final timeout, when you're going to clock it. Every single second counts. You need a field goal to win, but you got to manage this clock.
Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. And the offense just chooses to spike the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Second down coming up.
29 Philly.
Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Blunt. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
And a first down.
And they spike it to stop the clock.
Spikes the ball and the clock is stopped. No gain. On the
They're
play.
dealing with a second and long.
Second down.
Here we go.
He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
And guys, a perfect opportunity here to take the lead late. Looking to throw. Bringing the heat. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. The defense will take a timeout. 25 seconds left to play. They'll try to offset that first down mishap, but a lot of ground to cover on second and goal. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Defense gets the timeout call. 20 seconds left on the clock. Keeping it on the ground on third and goal. Touchdown Blazers! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. You got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
He's looking to pass. Makes the catch. A two-point conversion is good. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback may change this route. Dropping back, it's Reinbold. Here's the pressure. They get to him as he throws.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch.
Trying to beat the D deep. He's got it at the 30. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Tigers. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Number 3 with the grab and the score.
And with that touchdown, you could hear a pin drop in the stadium. The home field crowd taken out of it right away. If they get the extra point, they tie it up. What a momentum-shifting touchdown by the offense.
And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Timeout, UAB.
And they'll try to win it right here with the two-point conversion, and this crowd is electric trying to stop them. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth.
Ties the game at 20 all.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. And the returner will be brought down. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
So here comes our first play of overtime. Wide receiver comes in motion. Scanning the field, it's Reinbold. Got a man, it's Allen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The offense changing the play. To the air on second down. Firing to the right, complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
They're working that left side. Touchdown, Tigers! They strike first here in overtime.
Well, when you've got a quarterback that has this type of ability, there's no question what your strategy is going to be week in, week out, right? They want to throw the football. They want to hurt you with their ability to push it downfield through the air. 3 passing TDs in this one already.
Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
That makes the score Memphis 27, UAB 20.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Wants to go up top on first down. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They are going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic.
Touchdown, UAB! They got the score now. They go for the win or the tie.
Obviously, very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it, try to end the game right here, and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Blunt. Brings him to the open. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. First and goal. They'll try to take the lead here in the second overtime. A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown, UAB. That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Here's a heat. They can't convert, and the lead remains at 6, and now they'll have to go on defense.
That keeps the score. UAB 33, Memphis 27.
Ready up.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown.
In blue.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to pass, it's Reinbold. Got it in the middle, it's Allen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After that last completion, it's second down. Might be changing the route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking to scramble. Fires on the move. Touchdown, Memphis! And they responded with a score of their own.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They got it! The two-pointer for the win, and they take the game in double overtime. Appropriately, the 100-pound rack of ribs will find a home in Memphis after the Tigers take down UAB in the Battle of the Bones. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.